Alien Romulus is a story of a ragtag group of people trying to get off their world. It's a mining planet, they're sick and tired of it, terrible situations, and so they're trying to find a way off. So what happens? They find an abandoned ship and decide to use their, I don't know what you want to call it, basically it's light speed from Star Wars to get to a new world. And they also need the cryo chambers in order to hibernate to make the journey to these new worlds. And in between this challenge and journey, you have an alien rummaging through the ship that's trying to kill them. So that's the premise of the whole situation. In my eyes, I thought it was good enough. The story will hold you. I did think there were some plot holes in it, but other than that, I didn't have any problem. Now, I must say, this is the first time I've ever saw the director Fede Alvarez's work. And damn, was the cinematography good. Was the shots and the compositions excellent. It really gives you that feel from the first movie. I didn't feel any type of nostalgia that you get from watching movies like this, but there's something about the way it's composed and the composition shots with the cinematography that just makes you feel like this is a world that you've seen before, or this is a movie that you've seen before, at least when it comes to space, but it's something very different. CGI was good, except for one scene, which I'm not gonna spoil, and I must say the overall portrayal of the alien was very good, and I do know that they had practical effects when it comes to the alien. So it's not like if you're just getting a CGI monster running all over the screen like in Alien 3, because that shit was terrible. There's something about the composition though that I just have to keep bringing this up because it's a beautiful world that they're portraying. And let me tell you, if this director and cinematographer joined together to make another Blade Runner movie, we would be in for a treat. That's how good it is. It's very immersive and believable. It's not just a CGI mess either. Just like all horror movies, there are some questionable actions that actors or characters make rather that are not believable. I mean, if we were in this situation in real life, we're stuck on a ship with an alien monster running around, would we really make certain decisions and choices? But that's more so up to the story. I'm pretty sure you heard it by now, but if not, there is an ending scene that is wild. I did not expect it. When I was watching it unfold, I was like, are they gonna go there? And yes, they did go there, and then it went 10 times further than I ever expected. And in saying that, there are multiple endings to this movie. There's a certain point of the movie where you feel like it's gonna end, but then it really doesn't. And then it keeps going and you feel like it's gonna end, but it really doesn't. And then it feels like it's gonna end once again, but it really doesn't. And then it kind of ends. A lot of questionable things when it comes to the story, but the overall feel of the movie, the look of the movie is excellent. And when it comes to the characters, honestly, I didn't give a damn about none of them. To a certain point, I thought all of them were gonna die, but you know, there are certain decisions that need to be made in this movie, and I don't know, I just felt like there was no weight. I didn't really care if this happened to that character or if that happened to that character. There was no weight. I did not feel connected to these characters whatsoever. The only person that I cared about, you kind of already saw coming, was gonna make it through to the end. Maybe, maybe not, but it is what it is. Knowing that Aliens, the second film in the franchise, is one of people's favorite movies in general, but especially when it comes to the Aliens franchise, I'm not one of them. I think Alien is far better than the second movie in the franchise, and I don't know what it is. I've seen all the movies, even the third one, and I must say the second one, it loses the feel that Ridley Scott was really trying to go for in the first movie. It was very cinematic, very immersive. And there's something about the second movie that just took me out of it. It was more of an action flick, and that's cool. But when you start something that's very epic and then it turns out to be cheap action entertainment, it loses its value in my eyes. This movie is more in line with the first one. The feel of it is very cinematic. It's not too much action where it's like just guns blazing, we're just getting through this shit, but definitely questionable decisions that are made, and it is what it is. And I'm sorry, but in the last few scenes, there is a God mode type of behavior. We're like, damn, like, are they really doing this right now? So the way that I grade movies and TV shows is whether if it was even worth being made, if I'd watch it again, or if I want to see more from it. And I would have to say, I definitely want to see more from it. The story was everywhere, there was some plot holes, but overall, this world that has been created and this storyline, these people, whether it's these people or different people, I would want to see more from the Alien franchise. Take it back to the roots, make it more cinematic, make it more epic, make it more high stakes. Not necessarily world stakes or universe stakes, but in these people's planets, worlds, colonies, whatever. Let's see that again. Let's see where the stakes matter, not where we're doing Prometheus level of stakes where civilizations being created and destroyed. If you've seen the movie, let me know what you guys thought about it down below in the comment section. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next review.